All right. So nothing's wrong with matchless Kung Fu. It's like just the problem is I assume the game would be like Kenshi, but it's more like there is a rimworld aspect to it that I'm still trying to figure out. So let's find something simpler. I assume synthetic. Why is it wrong? I assume that's wrong way of writing synthetic, right? I assume. LTRA IOLENCE edition. Monetization is important. By SsethTzeentach. Let's see what is this. Why? 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey people.
Hello.
Seth here. Today, I have a single question. Do you enjoy violence? Of course you do.
I play Cyberpunk,
It's a part of you.
Fuck yes.
And who are you to deny your own nature?
Oh my god.
So come with me and let me show you some real ultra violence. And let's dehumanize ourselves together. Welcome to SYNTHETIK. SYNTHETIK is a tactical roguelike shooter. It's also one of the best damn games I've ever played. There's barely any story, reason, or words in this game. It doesn't need them because SYNTHETIK is a mute symphony where the instruments are high caliber firearms, the music is gunfire, and the orchestra is a 10,000 strong legion of genocidal murder bots who, unfortunately, are very sick. And the only cure is a bullet through the cranium. SYNTHETIK is amazing, and I'm gonna cream over how much I love it. Unfortunately, before we can experience joy, we must experience mechanics. So let me tell you about guns. Gunplay. Pretty simple. You aim, shoot, and turn with a mouse. Move. Pretty simple. You aim, shoot, and turn with a mouse. Moving and shooting at the same time is usually a fantastic idea if you plan on missing every shot and getting Swiss cheesed by the enemy. You need to stand still to stabilize your shots. If your bullets connect, they do damage. If your bullets connect with someone's synthetic cranium, they do considerably more damage. As each round leaves the chamber, your gun will begin to sound more and more hollow. So, like any reasonable human being with a basic grasp of first-person
Who the fuck is that?
shooters, you press reload and accidentally eject your entire magazine. You get cornered, shot, and shot repeatedly. So what happened there? Mechanics. You can't just reload in SYNTHETIK. No, to reload, you have to manually eject your magazine, click in a new one, and continue shooting. This might seem awkward at first, but once you get into the rhythm, it really becomes second nature. Oh yeah, fun fact. Each time you pull the trigger, you cause a localized explosion inside the gun barrel. And a much lesser known fact, explosions could be described as incredibly warm. Take too many shots too fast and you'll be holding the ballistic version of a rice cooker. Also, next.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there's just so many mechanics that limits you from using the damn gun. Is there a mod to remove some of it? Like, okay, I'm alright with heating. The guns heat, that's alright. But the fucking bullshit about the other part, what was it? The fact that you can't just press R and reload and just be chill. You have to keep shooting after reload, and there is looked like a fucking mini game that isn't it?
No, to reload, you have to manually eject your magazine, click in a new one, and
is that a mini game you have to play? Because goddamn, what is that?
Continue shooting. This might seem awkward at first, but once you get into the rhythm, it really becomes second nature. Oh yeah, fun fact. Each time you pull the trigger, you cause a local described as incredibly warm. Take too many shots too fast, and you'll be holding the ballistic version of a rice cooker. Also, next time you pull the trigger, you might hear a click instead. That's not a good sound. It means your gun is jammed, and you better unjam it real fast if you plan to continue staying alive. There's absolutely no way to predict it, but you should consider and anticipate it before you rush headfirst into a crowd and slam the trigger, only to be greeted with a single click and deafening silence. Now that you understand gunplay, let me tell you.
They do not open up on you the moment you're like, dang. What the fuck? Look at this. They're just walking around like
now that you
someone's
understand
trying to kill you,
gunplay,
man.
let me tell you about gameplay. First, you gotta pick a class. There's
Yo,
8 of them.
what?
Islands.
Is this like a roguelike? This is like a roguelike, yeah.
Now that you understand gunplay, let me tell you about gameplay. First, you gotta pick a class. There's 8 of them, each with their own unique specialization.
heavy
Riot
gunner.
Guard shoots methadone to numb his sensation of pain, walks through entire volleys of missiles, and kills hover tanks twice his size by slamming them full speed with a piece of plastic. He's a thick boy. But he's not ashamed of his weight problem. He's just bulking. And if anyone disagrees, they get stun locked forever. Breacher shoots methadone and shoots hot loads of lead inside his enemies. He's Riot Guard, except instead of survivability, he's got a low cooldown satchel charge that can be used to commit instant suicide because you accidentally right-clicked while facing a wall. Snipers are all about...
Okay. That's Soviet bomber level of bullshit.
to commit instant suicide because
I thought it's actually a vest. No, it's like a grenade in the ball.
you accidentally right-clicked while facing a wall.
God.
Snipers are all about money. They get fat
It's like a
credits.
C4,
If you
not
pop
even a
ahead,
grenade.
you get that gamer bread. And in a game that's all about money shots, he gets a fucking laser sight on his right-click for pinpoint accuracy. Assassin can
that's
do this.
cool.
Laser sight on his right-click for pinpoint accuracy. Assassin can do this. Did you know enemies get attracted to sound sources and follow regular patrol patterns? Now you do. If you use this knowledge to lure in an entire clown car squad of
This is okay. Now it's Hitman. Holy crap! This game looks so fun. Okay, I'm gonna probably
enemies,
try this.
you can also do this
Later,
and
way later.
refill your entire health bar.
still need
Assassins
to
are
learn
also
Kung Fu.
hilarious to play in
Matchless
multiplayer.
Kung Fu.
Heavy firefight, overwhelming odds. Just go invisible. I'm sure the other player can deal with it just fine. Raider is the class you play when your friends ban you from playing Assassin. He doesn't have invisibility, but he does have a custom-made Japanese vibroblade from AliExpress, which refolds itself 1,000 times every millisecond, which also leaves quite a cut inside anyone unlucky enough to get in his way. The best feature of playing Raider is dog tags. Dog tags are objectively the most important measurement of your own ego. Collecting them is imperative to your survival, but more importantly, to your credibility as a gamer. Yes, it's true. I might have not helped in any team fights, and just...
Look, at some point, I don't know if he's talking satire or is he telling the truth about the game's mechanics. Because sometimes Seth like combines these two, and it's like, what? You have to.
camping corners, but
is it like collectibles,
you know what else
or is it like
true?
its
I've
currency?
collected significantly more dog tags than my partner over here. So who truly is to blame for our untimely demise? It certainly isn't me. Heavy Gunner is a slow-moving 3D printer on legs. If you enjoy cruising through levels at breakneck speeds that make mobility scooters, pensioners, and children born on landmines seem fast in comparison, then you'll love the Heavy Gunner. Conversely, Engineer is a class for the insane and the unhinged. It's also one of the most interesting. The very essence and strength of the Engineer is gambling. Roll the dice, take the chance, wager your entire life, double the credits, or go broke. Buy everything.
Something
Throw
for
it
the
all away,
gacha
only to get
roguelikes.
it back tenfold. Abandon reason and lose yourself in gambling. And if you
I
can't
love
take
it when
that
there
risk,
is like a
you'll
gacha game with in-game currency that there is no outpay source. Like you can't pay for any currency. That would be just insane. Like that, the HoloLive one. What was it? Holo Cure.
Never experience the complete ecstasy of playing Engineer, because your lows are the lowest, but at your highest, you become a self-propelled demigod of RNG. And finally, Demolisher is the only class with a dedicated button for team killing. After choosing the class that best defines your qualities as a human being, you still need to pick a loadout. This is your starting items and modules, all unique to your class. There's a lot to choose from to suit your strategy, provided you have one. If you don't, you don't have much of a life expectancy, but don't let that stop you. Hit that start button and you'll walk right into Kaida Corporation HQ, world leader in the field of AI robotics. Coincidentally, those those aforementioned robotics have gone a little rogue, and if you fail to stop them, they're about to go a little nuclear. So, if possible, try and stop Armageddon. No pressure. Your objective is simple. Kill everything. Once you're done with that, take the teleporter to the next floor, have a quick peek at the huge red flashing danger symbol that's covering your screen, and
that's a very
get
good
wiped
objective.
by the first boss in the game. Die, go back, and try again. The better you do, the bigger your body count. The bigger your body count, the higher your terror level. The higher your terror level, the more you've pissed off the Machine Legion, and the more seriously they start to take you. Their reflexes will get faster, the game gets faster, and the music screams louder to the intensity of your firefights. They'll no longer send grunts after you. They'll send elite kill squads juiced on stimulants to shred you instead. And with each floor, these only get more and more ridiculous. Here's a few of the many wonderful murder bots you'll encounter, all of which are seething with a burning hatred for all natural life. In no particular order, these are ball busters, or as I've heard them referred to, why is this basketball accelerating towards me? And why am I dead 20 seconds after starting a level? Jihadi spider bots. More jihadi
what do they do?
Why is this basketball accelerating towards me? And why am I dead 20 seconds after starting a level? Jihadi spider bots. More jihadi spider bots. Jihadi spider bot mom bots, which give birth to more jihadi spider bots. Alarm bots, which scurry away and start screaming the moment you commit a single microaggression. And if you don't shut them up fast, they'll send in child protective services, which really don't care about arbitrary concepts such as cover, walls, or running away. Heat-seeking missiles. A lot of heat-seeking missiles. Pineapples. Miniguns. Miniguns on legs. A lot of heat-seeking missiles. Pineapples.
Huh? What? There's just so many varieties of enemies. Like, holy crap, man. This looks amazing. To be fair, this is a game I'm gonna SYNTHETIK.
Miniguns on legs. A fucking plane. Lasers with motion tracking.
Why
and
not just call it SYNTHETIK?
Not to be confused with that thing. You know an easy way to tell between them? One of them shoots fast enough to melt concrete. The other uses an orbital satellite to melt you instead. Good luck out there. You'll need it. You can't predict what the game will throw your way. Each run is completely randomized, and by this, I don't mean several crates have been reshuffled. I mean, I just dice rolled double or nothing with a gambling terminal, won the bet, bought an ultra-class sniper rifle with the proceeds, only for the transaction to glitch and leave my credits untouched.
Oh my god, this is like Honkai Star Wars Simulated Universe, but on crack, and it's like, looks fucking insane. So you basically go into randomized sets of stuff and fight enemies and go and become crazier and crazier. It increases your arsenal and oh my god.
I blew my own brains out with my own gun because that Nemesis Ricochet is no joke. Among the chaos, there's a huge variety of guns. There's around 100 unique weapons in the game, which can be acquired in one of many different manufacturing variants. What does that mean? It means you won't find the same gun twice. For example, here's a Bren anti-air. Let's look at the variant. It's a Siege 5 manufacture. Full automatic, very powerful. And here's another Bren anti-air I picked up in a later run. Notice anything different? That's right, Hyper Burst manufacture.
Oh my god, because one of them was shooting slowly and probably was dealing more damage. This one is shooting just decent.
Very devastating. On top of variants, there's damage types. On top of that, there's different types of ammunition,
but that's for a fucking LMG
to suit the situation. But we don't have time to explain it.
To be honest, it's actually so much better than an LMG, at least in a game, right? Maybe in real life too, I don't know, but burst LMG, that would be so much more accurate than just firing support. What the fuck is that? Everything's gonna miss everything.
Here's some of my favorite weapons instead. This one's called a grenade launcher. It launches grenades. You don't need these. Eject them immediately. Switch ammo type to rubber grenade. Because a true warrior does not kill his foes with explosions. He kills them with a raw concussive force of being hit by a huge fucking piece of rubber. This one is called the
That's so dumb.
Chaos launcher, and here's what happens when I click my left mouse button a single time. Also, you won't believe this, they actually put in the goddamn anti-material rifle from My Neighbor Totoro. Now, I don't watch much anime. I'm
Okay. Are they talking which one? There are more. There is one from Sheehan or Sheenan. Shonen. I forgot her name. Certain Online season 2 something happened with her. She had an anti-material rifle. The other girl, I don't remember.
Not a child predator.
Why the... Holy shit!
Listen to this and tell me you're not a little bit aroused right now. And if you don't like anime weapons, here's a weapon for nihilists. V420 Sniper Dragon. Can you possibly guess the gimmick of this gun? Correct. 360 no-scope. It also synergizes amazingly well.
That's okay. Okay, this game is perfection. This game is perfection. 10 out of 10 perfection.
With the MLG air horn. Hey, I don't have to explain shit. This is a game for men. Anyway, check out my sick rocket calligraphy. It's a long lost and dangerous art form, but it's incredibly soothing in the hands of a trained professional. Items. There's more than 100 items. These come in 2 forms. Active, which have to be activated, and passive items, which pop off automatically. Most of these are amazing.
There are mods, right? There are mods for this game. Sure. Probably, right? This is on PC too, probably, hopefully.
These range from common trinkets all the way up to exceptionally rare game changers. Pro tip, if whatever you just picked up is glowing red, it's probably insanely overpowered. It's also probably going to kill you. But hey, learning is fun. And learning demands suffering. You can find items and weaponry throughout your run. You can also buy them. No money? No problem. Just sacrifice your limbs to the machine god, and he'll reward your good faith with unholy firepower. But why stop there? Every weapon can be tuned up using attachments. Need more
why would the machine that are against you help you kill other machines that are
power? Convert your semi-automatic to full
machines.
Auto. Tired of only shredding one synthetic skull at a time? Add a hyper accelerator and turn entire crowds into liquid. Does the half second of reloading get in the way of your bloodbath? Install a wormhole inside your magazine today, because why not? And if you find yourself doing a little too well on your own, don't worry, because there's also your bloodbath. Install a wormhole inside.
Headshots regain 1 ammo while the magazine size increased by 30% plus 5% additional damage. So you're not gonna ever lose
inside your magazine today, because why not? Ammo. And if you find yourself doing a little too well on your own, don't worry, because there's always
the sound design of this
synthetic.
The sound of this guns even looks cool. Like that sounds like a fucking minigun on a chopper.
Has 2-man co-op. Under ideal circumstances, this is the ultimate test of friendship and camaraderie. Try and go stealth and just run.
I can't go stealth. It's on cooldown.
Of communication and effective
it is cool up too. Okay, that's
level.
awesome. But I mean, not for
me.
me.
In exchange for what?
Hopefully it's solo. You can solo shit.
Under realistic circumstances, this is where friendships die, where friendly fire gets committed every few seconds, and where the most commonly spoken phrase is,
"This is exactly what I need right now."
Thanks,
Did I just hit you again?
No, I kind of slid into that. Multiplayer is amazing. I thoroughly recommend it. Final score. In Synthetic, every single run is complete madness, but that's the whole charm of it. No run is ever the same. You take and you use whatever the machine god gives you. You learn, you adapt, and you push forward as far as you can. And somewhere in the misty haze of adrenaline and spent shells, you reach that epiphany.
Isn't that from fucking Destiny? What the Isn't that the Destiny thing? I don't know, man. I played Destiny 2 for a while.
That realization that you are never truly at the mercy of RNG. No, all this time, you are only at the mercy of your own skill. And that's when I realized I love this game. Eventually, however, I did get a little too competent for the base game. That's when you whip out Madness Mode and Hyper Adrenaline to give your heart a real workout. This game's amazing, and there's something wholesome and reassuring about the fact that your suffering can be shared with others. In a word, Synthetic is much like a woman. She's incredibly difficult. Originally, this game was just meant to be a bolt-action rifle simulator made difficult.
Isn't she from True Blood? I forgot her name.
Originally, this game was just meant to be a bolt-action rifle simulator made by 2 young German boys named Friedrich Heinrich and Helmut.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Friedrich Heinrich and Helmut Gottlieb, freshly graduated from Nuremberg.
Those are two tanks.
Two young German boys named
That's just
Friedrich
so
Heinrich
fucking
and
sick.
Helmut Gottlieb freshly graduated from Nuremberg University. Then, 3 years of solid work later, it spiraled into this. This game is truly a labor of love, and it really shows. I give SYNTHETIK a final terror level score of 325, which is about to become 350 once I push this button. Out of my rapidly depleting health bar, I have no regrets. You can grab yourself a copy on Steam or GOG for about 20 bucks. And based on my Ashkenazi arithmetic, that comes to about 28 cents per hour of entertainment. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. Words, unfortunately, don't do this game justice. So, without further ado, let me show you some shit. Enjoy.
I'm gonna buy this game and play it, man. Fuck. But he sometimes put jokes in here. Let's put it on a speed. And hopefully there is a joke in there. I don't want to get spoiled, but holy shit, this looks so cool. Yo! Are those all the weapons? This is crazier than Enter the Gungeon, man. Fuck yeah. Oh, he was reloading there. Like behind the fuck. The problem is this reloading. Reloading is in my brain. How do you... Is it a minigame? It looks like a minigame. You have to reload, then click on the spot, and then shoot. There was no jokes? No. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna go see if I can find a cheaper version. GOG. See you all later.